YouTube Shuki here, vlog time, and I'm outside because I thought it was a nice change of pace. I usually record inside, and it was a nice day out, and I thought, what better lighting than actual natural lighting? So here I am outside. So pardon the wind noises that might happen. It's I don't want to say a breezy day, but there's a definite breeze going on. So I'm back from a trip, plural. So like I said, we were down in Orlando for Disney World and Universal Studios. As you might be able to tell from the Transformers shirt, EVAC's right there. Universal Studios down there. Heck of a lot of fun. I was down there with Kat and my mom. My mom was really adamant about going to Disney World and Universal one last time before she got too old to do it. And of course we tagged along because why wouldn't I? It's Disney World. It's the happiest place on earth or something like that. And Zeus is barking because I think he knows I'm outside. But at the very least, that was so much fun. Very tiring days. My little feet aren't made for walking that much. To say the least. I've got very disproportionate feet compared to how big my body is. So yeah, it was very, very tiring days, but I'm back, I'm rested. And then immediately after I got back, I went to my friend Pam's wedding. That was a heck of a lot of fun too. Again, very tiring because there was a lot of driving. We had to drive from Michigan all the way around through Illinois to Wisconsin and back because on Sunday we had a pre-release I had to run for the new XY Evolutions expansion, which I put up my booster box video a couple days ago. And that was amazing. We had 56 people there, which was absolutely nuts for a pre-release. Most pre-releases get like 15 to 20 people. This was 56. It was insane, but a heck of a lot of fun. And I'm glad I was able to do it because it gives me that confidence that I am capable of being able to manage bigger tournaments than what I'm used to. So it was a nice little ego boost there. So I'm really glad I can do it. So, yeah, that is done and over with. Fully back now. Not going anywhere anytime soon, I don't think so, so no more trips. But yeah, the videos have been slow since I got back. It's a mixture of just trying to recoup, get the energy back, get the work ethic back, and having to catch up on a bunch of shows, and having to do all the laundry from both trips and dishes from people that are watching the house and all that stuff. So it was a lot of menial work once I got back. So it's been a little bit slow, but I've got a bunch of cool stuff on the way. The Tattle Quest Gashat, the Bang Bang Shooting Gashat, the Gashikon Sword. I just got the Gekitatsu Robots Gashat, and I might ship that out after I record this. I'm not 100% sure. The Atmon Aptly Drive SP set, the Gachmon and Dokemon figures, a whole lot of stuff was in that last box. So yeah, lots of fun things ahead, and those will start on Monday next week. I got a bunch of Pokemon stuff that I had previously recorded that are kind of old at this point, and I want to get those out now. I also got a couple sponsor videos that are pretty cool. I got contacted for them, and of course I said yes because they are stuff that I'm interested in, and I want you guys to take a look at those as well. So those will probably be popping up during the weekend. I also just got back from lunch with my family, but I also picked up this, the Solgaleo and Lunala DS. So I'm going to unbox this as soon as I'm done recording this vlog, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that as well. That'll probably go up tomorrow, and then those sponsor reviews will probably go up on Sunday, something like that. I don't know, but expect the new reviews probably starting with either Dodekaio or the Tattle Quest Gashat on Monday or Tuesday of next week. So yes, and then after that it'll just be like slews of new videos back to back. So I'm looking forward to it. Also, the end card thing that YouTube just did, it's a lifesaver. I appreciate that a whole lot. I have to design a new end template, or talk to my graphic guy to design a new end template, one or the other, for that. But it's really easy to do, and I love it. So huge thanks to YouTube for getting that out. That's a really cool thing. But anyhow, I want to officially announce the winners of the 100K giveaway contest, and that's why most of you are probably here right now. Someone's leaving, but hey. So yeah, we're 5 minutes in. Let's get to those winners as soon as Captain Loudcar drives away. We had almost 500. God, get your car fixed. 500 people do this, and 500 out of 100K subscribers isn't a whole lot, but it shows the most dedicated of people, I guess. And 500 of a dedicated fan base sounds about right, given what my videos actually bring in. Normally, like I said, my videos normally only get like 1 to 4K on average, even though I have 100K subscribers. YouTube is a fickle thing, for sure, but at the very least, so that makes a whole lot of sense. But here we go. I have not yet emailed any of these people. I will shortly after I record this and before this goes up probably. But if any of these people don't respond to my email within a week to give me their shipping address or choice of prize for those that had options and stuff like that, I will pick a new winner and contact them via email. So there's still a smidge of hope for the people I didn't win. But anyway, the rider winner is Alex T. The Boulder is his YouTube name. So you are the winner of the rider grand prize, which is the DX Gamer Driver and Kamiwaza slot holder set, or the 2 items individually, whatever I'm able to get a hold of easilier, whatever it may be. The Sentai winner is Sam W, the Present Gamer on YouTube. So you are the winner of basically whatever you want from Sentai. DX Dodekaio is what's in my mind, but if there's something else you want, then feel free to talk to me about it. The Power Rangers winner is Victor Robotnikov. Did I say that right? I keep thinking like Dr. Robotnik. I'm sorry. But it's so close. But at the very least, Victor, you are the winner of the Power Rangers Grand Prize, which is the DX, the Legacy Ninja Megazord. So really cool. I haven't actually found one yet. They're online. I should probably just order one. But anyway. And lastly, the Pokemon winner for the Super Premium Collection Mewtwo vs. Mew is Bill C. Toru Masamune is his YouTube name. So congratulations to all 4 of you guys for winning these awesome prizes. I will have everything out to the winners either directly via the store, or I will ship to them depending on the situation and what they want to do and where they're located. By the end of November, probably the middle of November is a little bit more accurate. A couple of things I can just go to the store and buy, a couple of things I have to order, so it depends on stock of stores and stuff like that. But everyone will get their prize, I promise you that. So huge thanks to everyone that entered. I know there was a lot of people that didn't win because I only did 4 big prizes this time around. But hopefully, like I said, I'll be in a little bit better of a financial situation soon, so I can do monthly giveaways of some sort. For maybe multiple smaller prizes. It's something I really want to do. I want to give back to you guys more than I have been, and I just need to hit that financial stride to where it's not a burden on me or anything like that. And yes, I can open up a Patreon and do it that way, but it's just kind of one of those things where the wonders of recording outside. One of those things where I don't want to ask people for money. I feel like as someone who goes out and buys like needlessly stupid amounts of toys on a regular basis, I feel like a huge hypocrite to go like, oh guys, I need money because I want to do giveaways or something. And if I would have money for the giveaway if I just didn't go and buy that deluxe class transformer or something that I really didn't need. So I feel like a giant hypocrite for opening a Patreon. That's basically what it is. No offense to anyone that has Patreons that do toy reviews, but me personally, I don't think it's something that I could live with. Unless, I guess, a lot of people really wanted to do it. And I only made it for giveaways, maybe? I don't know. I just don't morally think it's right. But whatever. It is what it is, I guess. So, again, congratulations to Alex, Sam, Victor, and Bill for winning the 4 prizes. You'll be keep an eye on your mailbox soon if you don't have it already for the details on how to claim your prize and all that. But I did want to talk about real quick as I possibly can, given how much I ramble about the survey results and stuff like that, just because it's fun. I dig surveys. I like surveys a lot. It's actually kind of getting cold. But I should have put my jacket on before I came out here, but oh well. So, surprise, I guess it's not totally surprising for me, but the franchise enjoyed the most on my channel is actually Kamen Rider with 58%, which surprises me a little bit, only because Power Rangers and Pokemon generally do more in terms of views than Rider and Sentai do. It was broken down to Rider got 58%, Sentai 17, Power Rangers 15, Pokemon 9, and Digimon 1. I don't even know why I put Digimon on the list. The last Digimon review I did was, God knows, sometime in Fusion, I think. But, so yeah, that was a little bit surprising to me, a little bit not. I started this channel kind of heavy into Rider, so it's not a total surprise that Rider is what people most come to the channel for. But I also asked other franchises people thought would be cool to add on to the channel, and a lot of people wrote down Digimon, mostly because of Atmon premiering, and I'm happy to say that because of what I mentioned earlier, yes, I'll be doing Atmon reviews, so those will be really cool. TMNT was brought up quite a bit. I love TMNT. TMNT is a big part of my life. It's just not something I really do videos on. There was a couple videos I did that Playmates sent my way to do videos of, and I was happy to do that because of how much I love TMNT, but it's not something I really have a whole lot of time to dedicate to, and finding things is very sporadic. I only buy, for TMNT, I only ever buy figures. And so I don't buy vehicles or weapons or anything like that. So the reviews would just be on the figures. And I think there's a ton of people that do probably better figure reviews than me that do them. So I left that up. And the same thing goes for Transformers. Transformers is probably one of the biggest parts of my life. And has been one of the biggest constants in my life. But it's one of those things that there's so many Transformers reviewers that I feel do a way better job than I did or ever could. That I feel it's kind of a wasted opportunity. The couple that I have done, the views haven't been fantastic. They're really fun to record. I think they're fun to play with and show off. But again, it's one of those things that if I started doing Transformers, I would need to see a good return in terms of like views. And I would also need to kind of feel good about it. And I would need to give up something else. And given how toku-based I am as a reviewer, it's kind of one of those things where if I did start doing Transformers, I'd have to give up like Power Rangers or Sentai, and I don't really want to do that. You might see a couple Transformer reviews here or there. I'm getting the Optimus Primal Masterpiece toy very soon, and that is probably one of my most looking forward to toys of this year. And so I'm really looking forward to that. So I might review something like that, but I wouldn't really make it a commonplace thing. There was a bunch of other things on here. Gunpla was on there a lot. I haven't done anything with Gundam since like Wing was airing on Toonami, and like the original like 4 series, give or take, were on like Toonami and Adult Swim and stuff. That was the last time I did anything with Gundam. So, no, that's not happening. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatsoever. Star Wars, while I love Star Wars, I wouldn't do toy reviews on Star Wars stuff. More video game figures is something that I'm happy to do if I have the time. I got a lot of Nendoroids and Figmas stockpiled. Card Fight Vanguard and Buddy Fight, again, no interest in those. Magic the Gathering, no interest in that. Pokemon is the only card game I have an interest in, besides like something like Digimon or Power Rangers when they did cards. Those I totally would do, but Pokemon's the only main card game I have an interest in, so I'm not doing any other things like that. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've never seen it, nor do I have really an interest in it, but I might check it out someday. But Five Nights at Freddy's toys, I see them all the time. I like FNAF a lot. I've never played it. I don't think I could play it because I don't like horror stuff. But I like watching Let's Plays of it, and I'm kind of fascinated by how jumbled up mess the lore is for that franchise. So it's kind of something I'm really interested in, but I don't think I'd ever buy the figures for or anything. World of Nintendo is stuff I collect in passing. It's really hard to get sets of those figures, so that's why I never really did reviews past the first couple sets. Marvel and DC stuff, again, I'm interested in it, but just passively. I don't want to dedicate reviews to anything like that. Dragon Ball, kind of same thing there. More candy toys is something I thought of a lot. It was something I tried to do when I had the 66 Action toys. Was to try to get more candy toy related things for Sentai and Rider that most people don't review. But again, the views weren't really there, and it was kind of hard to keep up. Candy toy is one of those things where it gets a little bit expensive because you have to buy a full box, and then you have to worry about selling the extras to people, and it kind of became a little bit of a mess. And then 66 Action got canceled, I guess, so there's that. So it's something I've thought about, but I didn't really see a good return in it, and I just kind of lost interest a little bit. But yeah, Voltron's on there too, and I am super interested in Voltron. Playmates looks like they have a really solid toy line set up, and so I will probably be taking a look at least some of the new Voltron toys, be it figures or the actual combining lions or something like that. But I have a huge interest in the Voltron toys, so those you will probably see. Giant Saver was on there. That's a Korean, I think, a Korean toku. Or Chinese toku, one or the other. And the robots fascinated me. They were really cool. They're on Sir Toys, and they're pretty affordable. It's just one of those things I never got around to buying. And Kamiwaza Wanda, or Wonder, is it Wonder? Is a new kind of Yokai Watch-esque franchise in Japan. I know what it is, but again, not a huge interest. So the Digimon people will be very happy. TMNT and Transformers is something you'll probably see in passing, and Voltron is something I'm looking forward to checking out when those toys release. Interest in non-review videos was a whopping 95% yes, which actually kind of warms my heart because it means that a lot of people are here for me and what I say and what I do, as opposed to just strictly the toys, and that's kind of mind-blowing to me. I don't know why anyone would care about what I say, but so that was really cool. So I was really happy about that. Top 10 was probably the biggest one that I've seen on that list, as well as Q&A and rambles. I'm more than happy to do all those, probably starting next year. I know I said that last year, but 2016 was kind of a very rocky place in my life, so to say the very least. So, and I don't want to get into personal things in this video, but yeah, top 10 Q&As, rambles. I would love to do those. I think I need to practice a little bit on editing, recording, and styling videos that aren't reviews, because I'm not really familiar with it all that much. And I know it takes a little bit of graphics work and stuff, so I'm going to have to mess with that a little bit, but it's definitely something I'm interested in doing, probably starting next year. Let's Plays and Pokemon deck builds were on there as well, and that's something I'm super interested in doing. I just don't think I'm going to be good at it. Deck builds is something that I get from other people. I watch people like Dark and Girl Gaming and Yellow Swallow and OmniPoke and the Meta Deck, and I watch all those people, so I get deck ideas from them. So it would kind of just be like copying their stuff, and I don't particularly want to do that. So when people go like, oh, you should do deck builds, I'm just kind of like, go watch these people. They're better than I could ever be. So yeah, that kind of is what it is. Same with Let's Plays. I mean, come on, what am I going to play? First of all, I don't have money for capture card devices, and my Let's Plays would probably primarily be Pokemon and Nintendo games, which is fine, but again, it's one of those things, like, I don't feel like I'm a, like, Let's Player quality person. I'm not a Jacksepticeye or a Markiplier or anyone from Game Grumps or anything like that. Like, that's not me. I'm not, like, that kind of person. So it's kind of like one of those things where I understand people kind of want to see it, but I feel like anything I do regarding that would just kind of be very trashy. So, I don't know, maybe in the future. I've been wanting to do a Pokemon ROM hack Let's Play just to kind of test the waters, but I haven't found one that functions well with my Mac. And Uranium seemed really cool, and then that got canned. And so I'm kind of back at square one, but I don't know, maybe in the future. And haul videos and toy hunts were on there a couple times. That's something that I do want to do a little bit more of. Maybe via just YouTube capture or something simple and with not a lot of editing. So we might see more of those in the future. But yeah, those were that. And then we got into like the longer questions. For what makes you visit the channel? Of course, there was a lot of people that just said like seeing the reviews and you have good quality and personality, which kind of tickled me a little bit because my quality, I think, is kind of subpar at best, and my personality, I mean, it's just me. I don't have high self-esteem, so I'm sitting here kind of going like, well, what about my personality? Whatever. So, I don't know. There is 2 passages that I got that I want to read just because it really kind of hit home for me, and if I tear up a little bit, I apologize in advance. It says, since I stumbled upon your channel back in 2010, I've always enjoyed the positivity you've had towards everything. Even when there were haters and just mean people in general, you still did what you did best, and that was review toys and be happy. Like a few hundred other channels out there, you also review toys, but it's the life, energy, and optimism, and the fact that you actually enjoy what you do that makes me so eager to come back and watch your stuff. Even stuff I'm not really a fan of, I'd still come back to watch just to give you that extra support, even if it's super minimal. One other thing I really like about your channel is that you were my inspiration as a kid to start reviewing toys and watching other forms of Japanese media. You were the reason I decided to pick up a camera and buy a few toys to talk about, and that has changed me today. 5 years later, I don't regret doing what I did, and I always have you, Shuken Shinobi, to thank for that. I actually kind of know who this is from way, way back in my channel and the CS Toys chat and everything. And I was reading these last night, and I totally got very emotional right before bed, just because I'm seeing these, and that means so much to me. I mean, like, to just be some stupid fat kid that records toys about kids, kids' toys, rather. And to see things like you're an inspiration to me and you're my inspiration for reviewing and you're so happy and optimistic, and it just really touches me. I'm not someone that is used to being like a mentor figure, and it's strange for me. It's something that I have to kind of get used to, for sure. But I'm glad I was an inspiration to you, and I'm glad that you're having fun and enjoying what you do, more importantly than anything. So you're welcome, I guess, and thank you for supporting me since 2010. It's been a long ride, right? And this other one is primarily the reviews, but since there's a lot of reviews, I would have to say it's your personality, because I can really tell you enjoy the toys, and I really appreciate the language and humor you use, because I love showing your videos to my younger cousins. Don't have little siblings on my own. You just have this vibe that says, come, I'm Shuki, and I'm a friendly guy who has the same interests as you, mainly toys. Every time I see a review of something I don't have, it makes me a lot happier, because growing up, my parents never really bought me toys, so I'm kind of used to it. But I always loved toys. I would go to toy stores just to see what's there. I especially love looking at the back of boxes, because it shows you what's so awesome about the things inside. I still do that to this day. In short, your videos make my day. Happy face. Happy face back at you, buddy. Happy face back at you. That's so cool. And one thing I did kind of want to touch upon real quick from this is the language used is kind of something, because he says he shows, I don't think there's a gender here. He or she says that they show their video, or my videos, to their little cousins. And that's kind of where I'm getting at with a lot of things. If you know me personally, you know that I kind of swear like a sailor sometimes. But when I do any sort of recording for my channel, it's strictly like 100% like swearing free. Bearing a couple of like the PMC vlogs and stuff where other people swore or I accidentally let one go. And I try to edit around that as much as I can, but sometimes it just kind of lets loose. But it's something that I kind of pride myself in, because I know in the territory I'm in with Toku and Pokemon and Power Rangers and stuff, there's going to be a lot of kids watching my stuff. And a lot of my early videos have a ton of swearing in them, and while it can lead to a lot of funny things, like the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen RC review was probably one of my finer swearing moments. It's not something I'm proud to show people who have kids or kids that want to watch. And it's kind of this weird gray area where it's kind of okay, because like kids watch Markiplier all the time and Jacksepticeye, and they swear like sailors too. And so it's kind of like one of those things where mentally you're like, well, I could do it. Everyone else seems to be okay with it, but it's just kind of something that I'm used to doing now, and I'm perfectly okay with. And so if I can hit more people, especially kids, no, I don't want to hit kids. Don't take that out of context. That like just to have kids watch my stuff and be happy with it and relate to it, and their parents not be mad at me for it, is kind of the real kicker here. So thank you. I'm proud of that too, and I'm glad that you show my stuff to your younger cousins. That's really cool. So changes that could be made to the channel, and there was a lot of them here. I'm gonna go through these as quickly as I can. I'm running way longer than I wanted to. I'm sorry. There was things like posting videos more often. I try to get a video out a day, Monday through Friday at the very least, so at least 4 to 5 videos a week. I think any more and I might burn myself out, so no. But outro was listed quite a few times. I know my outro is kind of crappy. It's just some stock GarageBand music, so I'm going to hunt for something a little bit better. And now that we have the end card thing on YouTube, things will kind of look a lot better, and I'll never be without an end card. That happened a lot recently because I was on so many trips, and I needed After Effects to make the end cards, and so without it, I couldn't make them, and I don't have After Effects on my laptop. So it was a situation where I couldn't make the end cards, and it was just kind of like weird annotations and kind of blankness, and it was nothing I'm really super proud of. But I'm going to get a new music for the outro and a new slate to design via YouTube's end card thing. So everything will be good there. The intro was in there a couple times. I am getting a new intro soon. I've been saying that for a while, but I haven't found a template or an idea that I really like yet. So I'm still working on it. Wind. Yes. Lighting was on there a lot, and I completely agree. Lighting and kind of like lighting, graphics, stuff like that is all something I agree with. I think I kind of got camera down for the most part, but lighting is still something that's very kind of abnormal to me. I'm not a videographer whatsoever. So it's still something I'm getting used to. I'm just using desk lamps right now, and I really should get some studio lighting, but in the future, once I redesign my kind of workspace, I hope to get some better lights. Energy was on there. It was like, have more energy like Jack, and I don't think I could ever in a million years have that much energy. But I agree, sometimes I'm a little bit drab. Sometimes I'm just really boring, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm hoping to improve on that a little bit. Bring back SHFs? No, that's not going to happen. The biggest thing is speed of releases, which I totally agree with. Stuff like the Title Quest cassette should have been out 2 weeks ago, but because of my trips and stuff, it wasn't, and I apologize for that. It does suck, but I'm hoping to improve on that. Set upload times is something I totally want to do, but I don't know if it's just me being lazy, life gets in the way and stuff like that. There's just always something that stops me from having set upload times every day, and it sucks, and I hate it. So I'm going to try to do better. I'm just trying to keep shaking the camera. My elbow's on the table, and I keep hitting it. So I'm trying really hard. It's something I want to do. I would love to just be able to go every day at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to get a new review or a new vlog or a new whatever I decide to do in the future. I want that to be the case, and I'm hoping very soon that I can just get that going without procrastinating and stop being a stupid piece of poop. Shorter vlogs and videos. I talk too much. That ain't gonna happen. As much as I've tried in the past, it ain't gonna happen. I talk too much. I'm sorry. Less Pokemon? How dare you? How dare you? More preparation for the things you say about a toy. I'm just gonna kind of flat out say no. It's not even a fact that I'm lazy and I don't want to script things. It's that I don't script. I don't script vlogs. I don't script rambles. I don't script my reviews. I don't do anything like that. And that's just how I prefer it. I like sitting in front of the camera, hitting the button, and going. It's just how I've always done it, and it makes me feel free. I don't want to be confined to a script or something like that. I basically pinpoint all the functions of a toy and everything that I need to cover about it, make sure I hit those during my rambles, and I'm good. And that's just how it's always going to be. So I apologize if it seems like I'm not prepared. I'm just all over the place. That's my personality. That's me. That's all I can really do. Links for products in the description. That's something I used to do in the past, stopped doing because it was a lot of work. And stores would often like de-link their stuff when they sold out. And so people would be like clicking on a product that wasn't there anymore, or link to a product that changed and then that link wasn't there anymore, or they would just click it and it would be out of stock, and it's like a big bummer. So I stopped doing it. If a lot of people want that, I guess it's something I can start doing again. But there's just so many stores out there now that, like, I can link you to like HLJ if I bought it from HLJ, but like linking to like HLJ, Hobby Search, CS Toys, Toku Toy Store, Image Anime, eBay, etc. That's like too much in one place. It's like you can find it. It's not hard. And I will start saying where I got it in the description. I will say that at the very least, so people know. But yeah, links probably won't return. Playlists is something I know I need to work on. It's just kind of right now where I got like almost 2,000 videos, and it's really daunting to try to put all of those in playlists. But I need to get on that. I know I need to get on that. So you don't gotta tell me twice. I know I'm trying. I'm really trying. And B-roll footage for my end instead of just pictures. Again, that's something I used to do. I found timing to be very difficult when using B-roll, but it's something that I thought was really nice, so I might bring that back. Themed review weeks, really fun and really easy way to get a whole lot of one thing done with, but again, it's just kind of like one of those, like, I feel people that don't want to see Pokemon videos, if I do a Pokemon week, that's like a week where they don't get any new content from me, and I think that kind of sucks a little bit. So I would love to vary it up and do like Rider, Sentai, and Pokemon, and then like a Rider, Sentai, Ultraman, or whatever it be. So there's that, and that was another thing. Topical days. Topical days seems like a good idea, but it's kind of one of those things where sometimes you're in a drought, like right now with Sentai. I have one Sentai review on the horizon, and that's it. So like Sentai Tuesday would be kind of like blank for 3 weeks out of the month. So I don't think I'm going to do topical days, but I do want to shake things up in terms of what releases when. So I will be doing that. And finally, the background was actually brought up a lot. And I don't want to say it surprised me, but it's kind of one of those things where a lot of reviewers use just a white background. And that's fine. And I think I like something that my friend sent to me on Skype. And I haven't responded to it. I'm a jerk. That when I do the Pokemon videos that are set in my living room, on my work desk, I set up the Elite Trainer boxes as a background. And it's really colorful and kind of fun. And he said that was really nice. And I've never actually tried to review a figure in front of said boxes or said color. So it's something I might try, be it using the Elite Trainer boxes or just using colored paper or what have it. I think I do want to try something new. It probably won't be for a little bit because my work room over here is an absolute pigsty. And that needs to be completely overhauled, 100%. So I don't think it's going to happen soon, but maybe we'll try. We'll try something new. We'll shake it up. Do it. So yeah, that was about it for changes. Translations was on there too. The problem with translations is sometimes I don't know what they're saying. I'm not fluent in Japanese. I am maybe kind of like a 50% at Japanese. So there's a lot of times where I don't know what is being said. And so I can't really give a proper translation unless I've seen it in the show. And then borrow Overtime or Excite Subs translations or TV Nihons or something like that. And that's just kind of a mess. So I don't think it's going to happen. And then finally, I got a whole bunch of additional comments that I wanted to read and address. And then we'll wrap this up. Additional comments. Thank you as well for making me smile. I don't feel like I've been very happy for a long time, but listening to you talk about toys or talk in general, it made me smile. Thank you again, Shuki. You're incredibly welcome. You're incredibly welcome. I don't know why my stupid videos make anyone happy at all, but they do. And so thank you too, because your happiness makes me happy. Like, that's just what it is. That's what it is. So thank you. Thank you. What a journey. I've been watching you since 2009. Dude, that's when I started. I started in 2009. Go watch my first video. It's hilarious. I think it's called The Box Has Arrived or something like that. If you want to search it, go find it. It's hilarious. Maybe I'll do a watching your old videos video. Maybe I'll do that. It'll be fun. And it's nuts how far we've all come. Congrats on 100K. Love you, your videos, and the podcast a lot. I'm sorry about your brain, dude. I always look forward to them. Thanks. My podcast is not remotely well respected at all, but it's got its dedicated fans, and I love that. And I appreciate everything regarding that. Congratulations on 100K subscribers. Your reviews are simply outstanding. I started watching your videos 4 years ago and haven't stopped since. They're just inexplicably fun to watch. Maybe it's your voice, the way you shoot them, your personality, how your excitement and love for what you do can be felt through them. Regardless, I love your channel and wish you years of success. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what it is too. Would I watch me? That's a real question. Would I watch me? Probably not. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you. I don't know why you watch me either, but I love the fact that you do. Thank you. It's awesome. I just wanted to say thank you. Is because I found your channel. I got into Kamen Rider, which really helped me last year fight my depression and anxiety. Thanks. Wow. You're welcome, I think. I feel Rider's been a little bit shaky the past couple years, but regardless of what it be, I'm glad that something that I could do introduced you into something that could help you with your depression and anxiety, because that's something that we all face. I don't want to say I'm like clinically depressed or anything like that, but we all have bouts of depression, and it happens a lot. And I do have a little bit of social anxiety, and it's just kind of one of those things where doing YouTube has helped me burst out of my bubble a lot. And I'm still really shy around people I don't know, but I'm a lot easier to break out and say something and say hi and talk. And doing YouTube has helped me with that. So not only am I glad I was able to help myself with that, but I'm happy that what I do has been able to help you with your problems as well. So you're totally welcome, and thanks for watching and all that. A couple more. I've been a subscriber for many years now, and I've always appreciated the detailed, clear, and English reviews. Is what I say English most of the time. I don't think it is. Important toys from you. Even if I were to watch the early bird reviews from Japanese YouTubers, which I do as well, to be honest, I would also watch your version just to hear you explain the gimmick. You're always optimistic attitude is very entertaining as well. I believe you do quality work, and I'm surprised to see you've only just reached 100K subscriber count. Watching your videos as I was growing up really had an impact on me. I have since then started collecting as well, and it is the best feeling ever. It is. Getting a new toy is the best feeling. Therefore, please continue working on the channel, as I can only see improvement ahead. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and that's kind of like the issue, I think, with doing reviews, and particularly doing reviews of Japanese products, is that the people in Japan get them over a week before you can, because shipping times and stuff, 4 or 5 days at max, they have it before you do. And so it's kind of one of those things where people can go watch their stuff, know exactly what it does, and be done with it. They don't have to come watch your stuff. And so if you're doing English reviews of Japanese products, you're in a situation where you have to be entertaining enough to, like, capture an audience. You have to have the people that want to watch you, as opposed to just talking about a toy. And the reason I do the demos is strictly for people who want to revisit my channel and just find out noises. That's really the only reason I do them, because there's so many Japanese reviewers that do that same thing way earlier. So if I only did the demos, my would be defunct completely. And so when you're doing a review of a Japanese product well after it came out in Japan, you have to be entertaining. You have to be able to capture an audience in order to get them to keep coming back to see a product that they could easily have seen a couple weeks ago from someone in Japan. And so that's where you're at. It's a lot of work, and it's kind of a struggle. And I kind of think that's why I just got to 100K, is because it is hard. It's a rough road. It's not like you're reviewing Transformers or something that Japan doesn't really get early, compared to like US toys. Like if you were to review, like just strictly review Power Rangers, or reviewing stuff like Marvel Legends, or DC, whatever DC's got, or Star Wars or stuff like that, where it comes out in the US first. That's a completely different thing. Now you're competing against other, like, Americans or English-speaking reviewers. So that was a completely weird tangent. I apologize for that. Excuse me. Thank you for continued content. Even when life and health issues get in the way, you inspire me to keep going. I'm rubbing my hands because it's cold. It's really freaking cold. Should have grabbed my jacket. Even after my own issues. So thank you, and congratulations on 100K. Here's to 400K more. That's going to be a while, I think. But, yeah, so about that. So when I was in the hospital because of my heart attack, it really sucked. Not only to be in that situation at my age sucked, but to be stuck there and not being able to upload new videos because I had nothing recorded previously. Like, I was going to review that night, and I couldn't because I got rushed to the hospital. And so to be in that situation where the only thing I could do is write. I could write blog posts. That was the only thing I could do, and that sucked so hardcore. I couldn't put out any videos, and I hated that so much. And it's kind of one of those things where, I don't know, nothing's going to get me down. I mean, if I'm sick and I can't record, yeah, that sucks, but once you're better, you just get up and keep going again. And like right when I was out of the hospital, I was reviewing videos within the next day or two. And it's just what I do. I mean, yeah, I had a heart attack. That sucked. I had to have surgery. But I don't know. I'm not going to let that stop me or get me down and go, oh, I had surgery. I can't record videos for next week. Yeah, I need to rest. No. No, because that's letting people down. And I don't want to let people down. I mean, that's my greatest fear, I think, in life, is letting people down. And I don't want to do that. And I feel like if I let my life issues or my health issues get in the way of that, I'm letting people down. And I'm not going to make it to the point where it's kind of like, oh, I'm going to kill myself working because I need to make everyone happy. No, it's not going to get to that point. I'm sensible. But I don't want to limit myself just because I'm feeling bad or something happened or something like that. So yeah, that week in the hospital was dreadful. But not just because I was in the hospital, but because I couldn't record and I couldn't upload videos. And that really sucked. I hated that. That was the 1 week of the podcast I missed. And I'll forever hate that. Especially because I think I could have got away with recording it. But I wanted to be on the safe side. But I think I totally could have got away with it. But regardless, last one. Ever since I decided to get back into Power Rangers and saw one of your PR RPM Megazord reviews, I've been hooked on this channel. Not only did you show me things about PR I didn't know about, but you also showed me Super Sentai, and for that I'm eternally grateful. Your dumb jokes, you got it, dude. An overall happy attitude always make me laugh and just feel better after a long day. You're an incredibly kind and generous person, and I admire that. So thanks for being a great and funny guy. P.S. You have awesome pets. I do have awesome pets. I love my little poop heads. Uh, oh god, they're total pains in the behind, but I love them. I love all of them. But I don't know how to respond to this one. I really don't, cause it could. The kind and generous person part is really weird to me because I don't know. I don't feel it. I don't. I don't. I mean, I know I'm nice. I kind of pride myself in being like the friendliest butthole you'll ever meet. Uh, Except replace butt with a more obscene word. And I don't know. I guess I don't feel it. I don't feel like that's me. I guess maybe I don't know. Like I said, it has a lot to do with that self-esteem thing. I don't hold myself on a high pedestal at all. If anything, I kind of like, if you were like sitting on a pedestal or standing on a pedestal, like my self-esteem level would be like sitting like on the base of the pedestal or like on the grass next to the pedestal or something like that. I don't know. But I try to be there for everybody, and I don't really care about myself. I care about everyone else first. That's not to say I'm not selfish. I can be incredibly selfish when it comes to materialistic things or money. But emotional wise, I don't really care what happens to me or how I'm feeling, as long as the people I care about are happy. And I care about so many people, and I care about all you guys, even the people I haven't talked about, because you guys matter. Because without you guys, anything I do would be completely irrelevant and not matter whatsoever. And so I got you guys to thank for everything that I have in my life right now, and I don't feel like I could ever return that favor whatsoever. And that's kind of what kills me the most. But hey, if you think I'm kind and generous, I'll totally take it. I'll totally take it. I'll take it home and I'll make it true. I want to be able to be there for everybody if they need me. And I'm really looking forward to that community tab, because that's going to be my outlet for, if people need me, I can be there for them. Because sometimes Facebook posts get lost, Twitter tweets get lost, YouTube messages totally get lost. I don't even know those exist half the time. So to have a nice little, like, kind of like having your own little forum, so to speak, would be absolutely great. So I can't wait for that to roll out. And if anybody needs someone to talk to or anything like that, if you're going through a hard time and you need somebody to just vent to, that's me. That's the kind of person I am. I'm a listener. I'm a talker. I'm a helper. And I just want to make sure that I'm there for all of you guys just as much as you're there for me. Because these kind of comments are what keeps me going and makes me know that I'm doing something right. Now the haters also make me know I'm doing something right, because you gotta be just doing something right to have haters. Was like the quote or something like that. So I know I'm doing something right, and I just want to always be there for you guys in some fashion or another. So much love, much respect. I've got a new DS to open, and this video has already went on for over 49 minutes. So I'm going to have to tag things so people can skip around the video. But thanks for dealing with my stuff. If you watch this entire thing, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it. I'm really cold, and I really want to go inside. And I apologize if there was any boogers throughout the course of this review. Between the cold temperature and me half crying, it's kind of a mess. So I think that's it. Lots of new stuff on the way. Like I said, the toy reviews will start again probably next Monday or Tuesday, while I get out these Pokemon videos and these sponsor videos and this DS video over the course of the next couple days. So early next week, the fun begins. So that about does it for this vloggy mess. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for hit the bell so you never miss a video. I keep forgetting that's part of my jingle now. So that so that about does it for this vlog. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one. Bye.